Hi there. Glad you could join us for this episode of the Weekly Send. The Weekly Send is powered by Foundant Technologies, a technology partner in your nonprofit's mission. Achieve your goals through solutions built for nonprofits and dedicated to your success. And by 1832 Communications, partnering with your nonprofit to help you build more relationships and raise more money. In today's episode, we're going to look at an email from Project Hope. The subject line says, Ukrainians need hope, how you can help today. This is very timely. It was sent to me during the Ukraine-Russia war, and it says Ukrainians need hope. That's something I, as a donor, would love to be able to give to other people who need it. This is a great subject line. I'm going to open it up. In terms of the email address, it's hope at Project Hope, and the reply to is also hope at Project Hope. It's not very personable. It's very, very generic. You want the name of a person there so that it's a one-to-one, it looks more like a one-to-one communication between the organization and the subscriber. In terms of the email, we'll start right here at the top with this image. This image captures my attention. It stops me. And it makes me want to, after I look at it, it makes me want to read more and see what they're talking about. I also like the image because it says here Ukraine crisis, and it's not a picture of a bunch of smiling people receiving donations. It's the face of war. And this allows you to feel a little bit of what they're feeling, the tension and the stress that they're feeling in Ukraine. In terms of the email itself, Project Hope tells you that they're on the ground and that they're, through donors like you, they're providing supplies for people in need. The second paragraph does an excellent job of telling the story of one. It's about one woman shot while walking the streets in Ukraine. She's in the hospital. Project Hope brought her supplies provided by donors, and she was crying and saying, thank you very much in her broken English. It's an excellent job of storytelling, which is necessary in an email like this. The one thing I would tell you that if you can avoid it, where possible, make sure your paragraphs are only 3 sentences long. This one happens to be 5 sentences long. If you can keep your paragraphs at 3 sentences, it breaks up the email and makes it easier for people to skim and scan as they scroll down. In terms of a call to action, here they have, can you give today to help Ukraine and people facing health disasters around the world? Now, there are 2 issues with this. One, I wouldn't add the around the world. If you're focusing on Ukraine crisis, stay with Ukraine. Don't start going to other health disasters around the world. But number 2, more importantly, when I scrolled this email the first time, I didn't realize this was a link. I didn't realize that I could click this and go to the donation page. When you have links in your emails that you want people to click on and go, make sure it's easily identifiable, that it's a link and that it's something I can click on. The email continues, and Project Hope does a great job here by showing you, using these icons and the amounts, what you can provide. So $60 provides personal hygiene kits for 3 people. $120 provides dignity kits for 8 women. $300 provides infant kits for 10 newborns. This is excellent. It allows me to quickly see, decide how much I want to give, know how much it's going to supply, and I'm going to go give. They have the call to action right here, rush my gift. And I love this here at the bottom. It's from the president of Project Hope, his picture and his signature. It's personable. It makes me feel like it's a one-to-one communication between me, the subscriber, and the president of Project Hope. In terms of the mobile version, you can see that the header image here stands out really, really well and makes me want to read. My biggest issue with the email itself is this font size. I think it could be a little bit larger, which would make it easier for me to read and scan, especially here in this area where the icons really do stand out. This is great, and the amounts and everything else, but if it was a little bit larger, it'd be easier for me to see the amounts and what those amounts supply. So I would make the font size larger, but definitely the image at the top stands out. Rush my gift, the call to action here, the button definitely stands out, and that's great. In terms of the donation page, Ukraine still needs us. They lead with that, so I know it's about Ukraine. The image here is, not only is it a great image, but it matches what was in the email. So the donation page is matching the content of the email, which is good. Here in the middle paragraph, they mention that you could send medicines and equip health workers and support people at risk from violence, COVID-19, and health crises in places like Ethiopia, Puerto Rico, and Ukraine. And again, I go back to what I said in the email. I would stick to Ukraine. Stick to one thing. You're talking about the Ukraine crisis. The email should stick to Ukraine, and so should the donation page, because otherwise I'm going to start thinking, is this going to Ethiopia? Is this going to Puerto Rico? Is it going to Ukraine? There's nothing wrong with sending supplies to people who need it in other countries. But if the focus of the email, the main focus was Ukraine, let's keep the main focus of the donation page on Ukraine as well. So make sure that the content of your donation page matches the email. In terms of takeaways for this episode, one, capture my attention right at the top of the email with a great header image. Number two, make sure readers know where the links are. You want people to click on those links, make sure it's easily identifiable as a link. And number three, make sure that your donation page matches the content of the email. So I read what you wanted in the email, I come to the donation page, I have a quick reminder, boom, I give my donation and I submit it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Weekly Send, where we help your nonprofit boost your email fundraising and marketing. We'll see you next episode.